to another splendid edition of The Tube. On this week's show we've got Flesh, Level 42, Robert Palmer, Stanley Jordan, and we've got an interview with Tina Turner talking all about her new film, the Mad Max film. And what else have we got? We've also got Jools and his socks.
That was socks with an O. Now, we are now going to have a video choice. I've got a hammer, and there's a little insect crawling across here. So, let's begin. Before we begin this video choice, which we will begin having every week now, like many other channels do, ours will be a bit different. I have got a particularly good comeback for hecklers. Wait a minute. It was given to me by the greatest comedian on earth. So, has anybody got a particularly good heckle? What a load of rubbish? Right, so here is my fast comeback. Please. He will be now beaten with urine-soaked towels and forced to look at this photograph of the South African Prime Minister. There you are. So, now on with the first video. Red lorry, yellow lorry with spinning around. It's going to be up on the screen so all of our viewers in the studio can see it and they can make their minds up in just a moment. On their part, they obviously didn't have a lot of money or a lot of light in that particular video. Very good though. What did you then in the studio think? First of all, who was for it? You can shout hooray. Who was for it? The old swing on was going for? And who was against it? Whoever booed. Oh, well, what a shame, because it was an independent one. They did try hard, but I think they're probably out of it. Let me just see if I can titillate this thing. Yes, yeah. They were, anyway, so they're out of it. So, I think we should get on with the next one, which is by Cabaret Voltaire. And it was the winner of the Video Expo 85 Festival this week. Cabaret Voltaire, then.
What they told you is not to be what you want, that is actually make yourself, close the door, sometimes, just hit the bar, freak yourself.
Well, I think instead of asking you, the crowd, maybe we should have a gut reaction from my two comedians here. What sort of a gut reaction would you have to that? Jolly good. How about the crowd? Who was for? Oh, and who was against? Oh, well, it looks like it could be the winner. So it's getting closer. This whole thing is so heated and tense in here. Good heavens. Well, the next one then is Divine. Divine, as you may know, is in fact a man, and here he is with Hard Magic.
Away from you, but I didn't want to fight. I tried to break away from you, but your grip is much too tight. You got a magic spell on me, and I'm stuck to you like glue. You put a magic spell on me.
Well, how lovely. Now, I wonder who'd go for that particular one then. Who then would think that Divine was the best one that we've seen? Who's for Divine, let's say? And who's against Divine, let's say? Oh, well, I'm afraid she is out of it then. A lovely shaped person. Finally then, we have Win with You Have Got the Power. Up on the big screen then, Win, and You've Got the Power.
Question quiz, are we searching what the answer is? No solution. Turn, revolution. Right where the world you've got the power.
Well, there we have Win. Who thought a lot of Win then? Who's for that? And who's against it? Well, that was fairly level bevels, but I think if we were to ask the bouncers, they'd say, well, we're much harder than you, so we don't give a toss what you say. What would you give to them, really, is a reaction? Oh, dear. Nicely diced vomit. Well, it's a very tasteful show this week. Bouncers, if you probably have a more conservative taste in videos than these ones, what would you choose? Have you got a choice? Oh, how lovely, thank you so much. I'll just open this to see what the bouncers would choose. If you want to write in and see any of those videos, we'll show the best one next week. We're not going to take any notice of the audience here, but you at home. Well, the bouncers, predictably, have gone for Elton John and Nikita. Yes, Elton John and Nikita. I don't think they'll be getting them off, will they? So, we're going to have Elton live on the show soon, so here's a sort of, what you call a taste of him, I suppose.
Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe and never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your tin soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, the human heart, the captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line and time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time guns and gates no longer hold you in, if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Oh, no, Nikita,
literally. Our first live band on the Tube this week is Flesh, who have a new single out. It's their first, called You Can't Help. And the two girls met when they were at Pentecostal church, and the two young men in it met the girls when they saw them performing at the Piccadilly Theatre. And Jools Holland met their keyboard player when he was at school with them, and they used to swap dinky toys. So here they are, live on the Tube. It's Flesh.
to me, for the town will live. Find the little man. Bring him back to me, alive. We will rebuild.
Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome is released today. It's the third Mad Max film set 15 years ahead of The Road Warrior, and it stars Mel Gibson, who's deeply winsome, and Tina Turner, who one critic said was created entirely out of teeth, hair and legs. The film was shot in heat of up to 125 degrees, and as everyone in the cast is wearing chainmail leather and having fight sequences where they're attached to the ceiling by rubber bands, I promise you, by the end of one day's shoot, 4 of the crew were unconscious. However, a few weeks ago, I went to interview Tina Turner, and she was feeling rather sick, not very well, but she was still an absolute living doll. So now here she is revealing what Mel's really like. Doing that film, what was it like for you? Did you enjoy doing it?
Oh, yes.
Was it hard, though? Because where were you filming? You were in...
Well, the first few weeks, I was in the city, Sydney, outskirts location, rather, in a place called Bartertown, which I played the part of a queen, and it was her town. And then we went to the desert for the chase and all of the, how do you call the stunt scenes and all.
Did you think that there were any similarities between you and the character you were playing?
The queen part of Entity is not that glamorous queen thing. She rules a town, so they gave her that name to be a queen there because she's like, usually men run the towns, and this is a woman running a town, so it was Auntie Entity, and which what basically was like a queen. The similarity there is her lifestyle, like after the nuclear war, that is when she saw that she had a chance to be something. Like when everything is gone is when you start from rock bottom and build yourself up. That's the similarity.
A preacher man, you must be losing your mind. Started what?
Started making wedding plans.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If your love is heaven's truth, I know I offer you I think it's gonna work out fine.
There was no fear because the time was now for me to finally do what I wanted to do. It was almost as if that had started for me years ago. I would have been excited, you know, and had no fear. So it takes a strong woman to do that. You have to realize that that is a strength within itself. To be disciplined enough to stay where you are until it's really time to go. I cared about where I was and what had been gained there, and I cared about Ike, you know. I cared about the fact that when I left, I hoped that he would be able to stand on his own, because I knew that I would. Because I believe in myself, you know, and I knew that he was a bit shy insofar as, you know, little ways that I knew him to be. So I felt at the time when I left that I could at that time, because all was well. Children had graduated. It was time for me to get out and do it, you know. So that was the right move at the right time. It took a great amount of discipline, but then I'm that strong to be able to do that, you know.
Initially, what were you doing when you first had to start building back?
For 1 year, I did nothing. It was wonderful doing nothing. I mean, because you know, I was always working. Yeah, I mean, absolutely nothing. I did very little socializing. I didn't watch television. I didn't listen to music. I just sort of, I was just still, and it felt I had a really wonderful place where there were lots of trees, and I could see the day come and the night go, etc. And That is very important for me, why I'm trying to explain to you. I had like a skylight, and I could see that, you know. And that was the stillness of that, because my life had been hectic, you know, always recording, always traveling, just frantic. And all of that stopped for a year. No money in it. The money didn't mean anything when finally you have your freedom to just be still. And then after a year, I decided that I would continue my career. And that was the beginning of it. Started there.
I've been taking on a new direction, but I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's got to do with it? What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Selecting material was hard because I was covering, still doing a lot of cover versions. And you sort of run out of material after a while, you know. So that was a problem.
But your cover versions, I mean, Let's Stay Together was just immediately huge.
Yeah.
Well, how did you, I mean, it must have been wonderful when that just...
Yeah, you know, I didn't really change Al Green's song. I just sung it. At the time, I can say I was singing it as a girl in love, a woman in love. And with the different, I don't think he was singing it with that attitude, you know. And with the electric sound, and sort of just adding a touch of happiness and love to it, it just sort of happened, you know.
Let me say the same, baby. Since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is all I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Let me say the same. Since we've been together, loving you forever is all I need. You make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my whole life with you. So baby, we ought to stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad.
A lot of people, when they're writing about rock music, inevitably say, or often say, that River Deep is one of the greatest records ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, when you listen to it, do you think, my God, this is brilliant?
Yeah.
Or do you have other favourites of the things you've done? Because that's the one I think a lot of people immediately, they're so brilliant.
It's a classic. River Deep
Yeah.
by High, unlike anything I've ever done in my life. even comparing it to this album that's a hit, there's no song there like that one. I would like actually the song Rivers Deep Mountain Tide to be done over by Greg Walsh when he has the time. I think that doing it electrically is the only way that it can be even attempted to be done again, in my view.
When I was a little girl, I had a red doll. The only doll I've ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that red doll. But only now my love is grown. Every way. See my name. Let me
I think that is the most classic song I've ever done. Nutbush is my favorite to do on stage. I wrote it, it's my hometown, and it's a sort of a get me going song on stage.
Misconceptions of what you're going to be like.
Yeah, they did.
Like what?
Well, first of all, everyone thinks I was about 5'7", 150 pounds or 145 or something. I'm 5'4", I'm 125 pounds. I've basically been that all my life. I've been about 7 pounds heavier in the earlier days. Yeah. But that's about it. So, and people think I'm also raunchy, a raunchy person because of my performance. And I'm not.
So, do you think they expect you're going to be...
Hey, baby, yeah.
When they're actually just speaking to you?
Yeah. And sometimes I'm actually approached that way, and, well, what can I say? I mean, when you perform that way, I mean, what is it for the people to know except what they see, so they think that you're actually that person. So I just simply be myself, say hello, and then they don't really know how to take it, and they're sort of embarrassed, actually.
Do you find it flattering, or are you just used to everyone thinking you're very sexy?
It can be embarrassing sometimes because I'm not. And you can't think in terms of it being a disappointment insofar as I'm concerned, because someone could easily think, oh, well, I thought, and I'm really not, you know. My work, I'm working, and I'm performing. And when you can see that in the performance. But when I'm not working, I'm not performing. So I'm I'm a woman. Most women have a bit of a sex appeal, but I don't think that I wear the big neon sign that says sexy, you know.
Do you think men are intimidated by you? Or women?
I don't really know. I'm not intimidated by anyone, so I cannot relate to a man being intimidated by a woman. I mean, my idea of the man that would be the man for me wouldn't be intimidated by me, because I think that if he was, then he wouldn't be the man for me. But I'm sure it can be, because obviously it's asked all the time. But
what sort of a man would be the man for you? What sort of man attracts you? Did you think Mel Gibson was very handsome?
Yeah, he's a boy. That was a boy. He's very
Mel
boy.
goes and shoots himself.
No, he's beautiful. He's handsome, but he's a boy. I like a man, you know. Even sometimes it can be a young man that's with an old soul. There is a difference there sometimes when you can sort of lock into that being an older woman if you're dating a younger man. I like strength in a man, but I also like, a man has to be like me. It's like, I respect you, so you respect me. And I'm not going to disrespect you, and I don't expect that. But he has to have that masculinity about him. And a few other things.
I will love you till I reach the end. I will love you till I die. I will see you in the sky tonight. Tonight.
Does Playboy magazine approach you all the time? They must.
In the beginning, they did, until they found out that I definitely was not going to do Playboy. I was not interested. It just
I
wasn't
feel like
my
I'm
style.
outshining Joan Collins.
It's not my style. I don't care about that, you know.
Did you see Joan Collins?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was all women bought that. Every girl I meet, she saw Joan Collins. So what do you think you'll be doing in the future?
I think
What are your plans in the near future?
a lot of acting. Physical, exciting. How do you call, guys, I'm so tired today, I'm forgetful. I want to do adventurous parts, you know. This part is very adventurous and exciting. Space. I got in my head a Western, but a really strong one. I mean, not just the girl with the hair and the hat and the pretty clothes. She's got to be dirty and really in there, you know. And a great Egyptian, something, an Egyptian, a queen, but again, a strong one. I just don't like frilly parts, you know, when women do it really. That's fine, you know, for women that want to do it, and I can enjoy looking at it, but I don't enjoy doing it. I have to really sort of do more.
Going at it, hammer and tongs there in the background is Mark King, who's of course the bass player with level 42, and he'll be on later. Sort of a jazz type of flavour for him. In fact, you see, that's nice swinging. And if you're interested in swinging rhythms, then write in and tell us what you'd like to see. But we think overall the tube will be a little bit more jazz these days. First of all, brilliant Charlie Mingus, of course, late Charlie Mingus. And as I say, we'll have all sorts of people popping and just playing odd little things like that. And now, here's a bit of Robert Palmer, because he's going to be popping in and playing and talking.
Palmer's new video, and I'm here actually talking to him. Now tell me, what have you been up to lately?
I've been running around Europe doing television shows. Here I am.
What do you do when you're not working? Do you have much spare time to do things?
I make songs all the time. Write songs, listen to music, and if I'm on a plane, I read books.
And what do you listen to?
Well, lately, The Family, you know, this group, an offshoot of Prince, they're great. New Comsat Angels album. I like that thing, Running Up That Hill, that Kate Bush song. And Peter Cox, the singer for Go West, he's great.
Do you think he sounds really like you?
No, I wish I sounded as good as he does.
I think he sounds quite like you on some of the songs. And what have you been doing personally? Do you still live in Nassau?
Yeah, but I'm moving because it's got very violent and dangerous down there, as you may have read in the Sunday Times lately. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was, the place has become notorious. First it was slaves, then it was prohibition, then it was marijuana, and now it's cocaine. And it's terrible guns and money and Cubans and South Americans. It's dangerous.
And did you have protection? What was it like at home? Were you really aware of what was going on?
Well, I've had to leave a guard on my house, so I'm leaving. Quick.
Where are you going to go and live next?
Switzerland. I'm going to the place that has the highest crime rate to the place that has the lowest crime rate, just for a change.
Now, the two songs that you're going to do tonight, they're somewhat impromptu, aren't they? What's it going to be like, do you think?
Cool breeze. Impromptu is the word. We rehearsed this afternoon, and I've got a nice band here. And they said, well, you know, do you want to go on the TV? And I said, well, I'll have to play it live. Well, I haven't got my group with me, so I made a couple of phone calls, and we'll have a bash and see how it sounds, eh?
Now, one final thing. A lot of people who look at your videos and look at your album sleeves and things will imagine that you are constantly perfect. Is this a pressure? Did you have to spruce up all the time? Do you always look this perfect?
Yes.
See, I knew it. We're now going to see, as we heard, a very impromptu. Robert decided to do these two songs yesterday. He rehearsed in the evening with his group. And it's something you're never going to see anywhere else. One song's from the 40s, one song's from the 50s, and it's Robert Palmer being very laid back, which is exactly how we want him.
I don't want my arms around you, no, not much. I don't bless the day I found you, no, not much. I don't need you like the stars don't need the sky. And I won't love you longer than the day I die. You don't please me when you squeeze me, no, not much. My head is spinning from your warm and tender touch. Darling, if you ever go, could I take it? Maybe so. But would I like it? No, not much. I don't need you like the stars don't need the sky. And I won't love you longer than the day I die. You don't kill me when you thrill me, no, not much. My head is spinning from your warm and tender touch. Darling, if you ever go, could I take it? Maybe so. Oh, but would I like it? No, not much. No, not much.
Martha here on the keyboards from Martha and the Muffins. And Jodie Linscott here, I believe she's a resident. She's on every week. We worked together in the past, we're working together now. Here's a song by Earl King, originally from the 50s. Jodie. 12 o'clock at night, you walk out the door. You told me, baby, you were going to the drugstore. Well, in my mind, I knew you were lying. The drugstore closed at 8:45. I said I saw you kissing Jimmy across the fence. I heard you telling Jimmy I ain't got no sense. The way you've been acting is such a drag. You done put me in a trick bag. When I come home, start an argument, just to keep me from asking where my voodoo went. Peek out the front door, I hear the back door slam. Peep out of my window, somebody's taking on the lamb. I said I saw you kissing Jimmy across the fence. I heard you telling Jimmy I ain't got no sense. The way you've been acting is such a drag. You done put me in a trick bag. We had a fight, then you got mad. Got on the telephone, called your mom and dad. Dad said, she's my daughter, and I'm her boy. And you ain't nothing but a son-in-law. I said I saw you kissing Jimmy across the face. I heard you telling Jimmy I ain't got no sense. The way you've been acting is such a drag. You don't put me in a trick bag. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Go. Thank you.
Well, welcome back to the Tube. With this huge echoey voice on this vast screen, I feel a bit like I should be Oz, really, and all these people down there asking me for, can I have a brain, can I have a heart, would you give me courage, all those sort of things. Well, the next person we've got on wouldn't need to ask for any of these things because his virtuosity is vast. And his guitar playing is quite extraordinary. What you have to do is pay close attention to his fingers like these because they move something like this, and they're also quite remarkable to look at. Stanley Jordan with Eleanor Rigby. This was remarkable, wasn't it? It really was. So, you tell us, first of all, because we're a bit short of time, tell us just where you got this incredible style from. Is there anybody on earth that does this?
Well, there are other people who use the same technique, but no one I know uses it the way I do.
No, I believe that. You were busking, I believe, recently in New York.
Well, yeah, you call it basking, I call it playing in the street.
Yeah, busking we call it, not basking. Basking would be lounging in the... Yeah, that's it.
Back in the States, you got this place they call New York. I don't know if you've heard of it, but they invented it so starving musicians could get a place to get their careers off the ground. So I went there, and I had a lot of trouble because I practically had to fight just to get an audition in these rinky-dink little two-bit showcase clubs. So I said, forget it. I'm just going to open my case and play for the people, direct.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's absolutely really good to have you here. You're on tour, aren't you, at the moment?
Yes, I'm going to be doing lots of traveling this month, and I want to mention that on the 26th, I'll be in the Shaw Theatre in London.
Right. Well, the Shaw Theatre, he'll be there. I'd strongly advise we go and see that. Meanwhile, as they say to the Pope, over to Paula.
Well, there was a word that I should be using an enormous amount in the next few weeks, rinky-dinky. It's a good one. Next week we've got Tom Waits, we've got the Dave Howard Singers, we've got Brilliant, and we've got a film of Dire Straits. And now, making his way towards me, clutching a letter in his sweaty palm, is Holland.
Yes, indeedy.
We've been getting a lot of letters from you recently.
Now, this particular...
Most of them addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Holland.
Yes,
so I'd like to point out that we're actually not married.
Could you hold this for me a moment?
Terry and June.
And keep it in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yes. Now, this particular... I think anybody who wants to write in should. This letter is from families with children in Essex somewhere. And this is the sort of intelligent viewer the Tube has. It says, the Tube...
Missed that bit out.
Sorry. The Tube. When are you scrap ropes that's going to grow up? You don't know one decent note of music. Just shout your stupid heads off and get millions of pounds. Misguiding our children from decent music. Scatty cowsons do some hard work. Well, I couldn't agree with them more. What have we got now?
We've now got Susie and the Banshees, and it's all about Pompeii. And it's coming up in a few seconds.
I believe it's exclusive.
Yes, it's never been seen before.
then Susie and the Banshees. Well, of course, going back to that letter, you couldn't be more wrong. Having seen Stanley Jordan and some of the people we've got on, really, the music this week is probably the slickest we've ever had on, isn't it? Yes, that's fine. That's the word we were looking for, yes. So, well, what now, you're saying to yourself? Nope.
It's level 42. Here they are, live, level 42.
the new album World Machine. It was released today. Another spark on in between. That won't like a mustard, a whoopers to your screams. Don't you remember how you ease my disgrace? Don't you remember the love you saw in my face? Perfected in silence, a physical presence. Perfected in silence, a physical presence. But now I realize cold rejection, movement in your thighs. But I remember when you shook against me. I can remember when I saw what love could be. Perfected in silence, a physical presence. Perfected in silence, a physical presence. Perfected in silence, physical presence. Perfected in silence, a physical presence. What she did is the way that she did it, and I couldn't give only she could forgive it. If what she did is the way that she did it, long as I live it's for me to live it, 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 live it. Part of the answer is that there's really no escape. Part of the answer life can have such perfect shape. Don't you remember all the nights you shared in my disgrace? Don't you remember of the love that filled this empty space? But the key inside is a physical presence. But the key inside is a physical presence. But the key inside is a physical presence. Perfected inside is a physical presence.
get a song called Chinese Road, and listen to this. time. Good night. And Newcastle City Hall, November the 1st. Don't forget.